Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're new, I end every reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So stick around at the very end if that's you. And in celebration of my new website, I'm offering a free 30-minute reading drawing for people that sign up. We have 3 drawings. The first one was on December 1st. The next one is on January 1st and then February 1st. So for everybody that signs up for the newsletter on my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, the links are in the description below, you will be automatically entered in for that drawing. So if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up. And that's it. Okay, let's get rolling. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. So what does the universe want to tell Gemini today? First card out, Justice card. Then the 7 of Cups. We've got the Fool, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles. For your opportunity, we have the 2 of Swords, know thyself. For your challenge, we have the King of Swords. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. We have only 2 major arcana, and yeah, interesting energy. Okay, so we definitely have a mixture. What I am not seeing, no, we do have a cup, so never mind. I was going to say I don't see any cups, but it's right there, right in front of me. All right, so that being said, the first card out for you is the Justice card. It's called the Huntsman in this deck. This is really talking about you being in alignment with what is right versus what is wrong. This is about you really stepping into your power, into balance of power of your sense of justice. And this is more of a universal justice, knowing right from wrong, doing the right thing, knowing the right morals, ethics, and values, trying to do good in the world. This is you. This card is also about protecting the innocent. So when this card shows itself in this deck, right, because every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with the deck, this card is really talking about you protecting the innocent. That is part of the energy. And what that means is that if you have a child, if you have someone that's not capable of taking care of themselves, whether they have mental disabilities, or maybe it's a senior that's in a care facility, or somebody else that's in a care facility or daycare, or whatever the situation might be, but they don't have a voice. It could even be a pet. I don't ever want to leave pets out. Sometimes I forget to mention that, but this could even be someone that's maybe babysitting your pet, or any type of situation like that. This is really about you checking in on them. Okay, so don't call the care facility and let them know you're coming. You show up and you do a surprise inspection. You do a surprise visit and you see what's going on. It's if you have a senior in a care facility and they're no longer able to care for themselves, are their diapers being changed in a timely fashion? Are they okay? If you take them things, do they still have them, or have they been stolen? You really have to check in on these places. It's a tragedy on what's going on. And even in some of the nicest facilities that you'll ever see, this is also going on. Is your loved one being abused? Are they? I say that my uncle was in a care facility briefly, and he was complaining about his hip was hurting. Well, you know what? He broke it, and they let him sit there for months because no one bothered to check it. Here they were changing the diaper, changing the bedding, and this guy's leg is obviously snapped in half. It wasn't the hip, sorry, it was his femur. And they're not doing anything about it. He's just complaining that he's in a lot of pain. They didn't do an x-ray or anything, or a doctor to actually look at it. This was supposed to be one of the nicest places to put someone. I'm telling you, now that's a personal example, but I'm telling you, I am definitely not alone. You would not believe what goes on in these places. There's some good people that work there, but there's also some others that aren't. So you need to make these surprise visits. I know on another personal experience with my mom when she was alive, I put her in a facility that was a mile from the house. Oh, yeah, the people were great when I first went there. And then it was a skilled nursing facility. She just had to have some rehab done. And then she had to go back a second time. And guess what? The staff had changed. It wasn't the same people that were there the first time. And the second time, it was horrific. I couldn't wait to get her home. It was that bad. So you just need to do these surprise inspections. I mean, I literally had to go grab someone to come and change her diaper because she was not capable to do it at the end of her life. That's not how you want to see someone. I'm sorry to be a little graphic and a little personal, but you know what? I just want it to hit home. You know, this is the kind of stuff that goes on. So I wanted to share that with you. That's part of what that card means. But again, it doesn't have to be a senior. It could be a child. It could be a pet. It's something where you're protecting the innocent because they don't have a voice. They can't speak up for themselves. And if it's a small child, maybe they don't have the vocabulary yet to explain what happened or the wherewithal, you know, especially if they're talking about something that happened physically or emotionally. They might not know how to express that. Okay. I've made my point. That being said, that is your recent past. Your present energy is the Seven of Cups. This is talking about you have a lot of choices before you right now. Good, bad, just a lot of choices that's all swirling around. Nothing has settled yet. You haven't really chosen anything, but you're looking around. You're looking to see what is there for you. I think you see all the choices, good, bad, mediocre, and you're getting ready to start making a decision because when we look at your near future, we've got the Fool card here. This is really about you having this beautiful leap of faith into this new chapter of your life, this new journey. That tells me some big transformations are coming for you. Gemini, as always, I love that for you. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers because that energy is very intense. So you can tell how I treat the Justice card. When it shows itself, it's there for a reason. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. So going over here to the Justice card in your recent past, so he's protecting the innocent. And it's being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So this is telling me that you're really doing a lot of work. You're paying a lot of attention to details right now. Surprise inspections. You're paying attention to the details. That's what you're doing. You are mastering your critical thinking. You're mastering your skill set. I know that's pentacles and not swords, but you are literally mastering that. You're mastering the ability to know right from wrong, to step into that position, of balance and feeling good. You're not going one way or the other. You're really able to hold that line, to stand in your truth. And it's really powerful. And again, protecting the innocent too. And it's also being clarified by the Hierophant. This is telling me that you're finding justice in institutions. This just reiterated what I was talking about, protecting the innocent aspect of it, of that card, of that meaning, where you're going and you're looking to see in these institutions. It could be a surprise inspection at a school. It doesn't have to be that, you know, someone is injured or disabled. It could just be you going to your kid's school and doing a surprise visit. It's that kind of feeling, but it has to do with the institution, so that could be churches. This could be any type of structured environment. It could be a group, a hobby. I mean, this could be a baseball club. I mean, it could be anything, but really going there and, I don't know, just looking at it. That's all I have to say. That's what's channeling what's coming through. And so then we get over here with you having a lot of choices and nothing has settled yet. And that is being clarified by a golden opportunity, literally a gift and blessing from the universe, and the Seven of Swords. So what this is telling me is that all the seeds that you're planting are coming into fruition. So I think if you've been trying to manifest something in, you're looking at the choices that have come in before you, and it's going to present a golden opportunity. And it doesn't have to be just one, it could be several. I feel that you have a lot of choices, and it's just about you choosing what it is that you want. It's about you being really strategic and choosing something that's right for you. This is the card of strategy, the Seven of Swords. I just feel that that's exactly what you're doing, Gemini. You're using your intellect to figure out what it is that you want to do. Sounds like common sense, but this is your energy right now. I feel a lot of transition coming in for you. I haven't pulled all the cards yet, but I just feel it's like the energy that's coming through is transition, transition, transition. And that is leading into your near future with this Fool card. This is a new chapter in your life. That's the first card in the tarot, is the 0, and it ends with the World card, with you walking through that portal. But this is you having not a care in the world, no fear, that beautiful leap of faith to just step off into the next adventure. And it's beautiful. I love that for you. It is being clarified by the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. This is about you having a really strong foundation. And I think that this is about you really enjoying it. So while you're stepping off with this leap of faith, you're grounded, stable, and secure. This is a really good stepping off point. And you can do it with other people. I don't feel like you're doing this like alone. You're not going solo. I feel like, you know, whether it's other family members or maybe you have a partner that you're taking with you, but you're really able to create something magical with other people. We also have the 10 of Wands. This is talking about you paying attention to your energy, about how many burdens you're taking on, because here we have this beautiful Fool card. He's not about having a care in the world, and you've got a lot. So this is telling me that you need to pay attention to your energy. How many burdens are you taking? Do you need to give some back? Do some need to dissolve? Are some even relevant anymore? You know, maybe you've been going through the motions with something that doesn't even apply to your life anymore, but you've just been doing it because it's a habit. It's really looking at your life structure right now and where your focus and your energy is, and looking to see what can be released. Because this is an overwhelming burden. The next step is that you can actually get sick, physically sick. So it could be that the universe will step in and say, okay, if you won't give away some of those burdens, we're going to make you sick, so you're going to have the next 2 to 3 weeks off. Maybe you need to delegate a responsibility. Maybe you need to give a responsibility back to someone. A lot of people are so lazy, and they love to push responsibility on other people. And if you're a yes person, or you love to help out and you're a go-getter, you're probably going to say yes. And then that person is just like eating an ice cream walking down the street, and you're working your butt off. So look and see what needs to be released, what responsibilities need to be returned, and you can even have a discussion with them about it or not, but it's there for you. So that is your current energy, Gemini. So like I said, a lot of transitions are going on for you. So now let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. First card out is the 4 of Wands. This is the card of celebration. This is the card of gateways being open and of freedom. This is telling me that you have freedom coming. When you're going through that process up there and releasing those burdens and having that new adventure, it's going to be very freeing for you. I mean, this could even be like, this can be the card of marriage. It could be that you're releasing and I hate to say this, but I'm just saying, it could be that you're releasing a relationship. Whether it's marriage or a long-term relationship, that might be one of the burdens. And, I am not pro-divorce, but sometimes it's necessary. But this is something that, I'm divorced just for transparency, but I don't like it, right? I don't think it's a good idea. If you don't have to do it, don't do it. But sometimes it's necessary. So you've got the 10 of Wands. And with that 3 of Pentacles, it could even be something like that. Depends on the situation. But this card at hand, This is really talking about you celebrating a milestone, and it's very freeing for you, and it's time to celebrate that. Really, I think that it's just like this energetic celebration that's coming in. It's not cups, it's wands, so it's the fire inside, it's taking action, but it's really celebratory. The other card that's here for you is the Five of Challenges. This is the Five of Swords. So this is telling me that you're going to have some obstacles coming your way, but I feel like, so the energy that's coming off this card is, I feel that you're going to have some that you can easily take on and win. It's just something that you go through as part of your life lesson, this growing process. But there's some that are going to be so big that you want to step aside and get out of its way. It's about you picking your battles. You see how he's got all the bones in his beard? That's because he's eaten some people alive. This is an obstacle that you could not win going up against. So pick your battles. Don't choose something where you know it's going to run you over and then you're going to be bones in his beard. You need to really look at the situation. Use your analytical skills. I mean, come on, you're Gemini. You have those beautiful skills. Look at your analytical skills and take an assessment. Is it worth going up against you? We've already got an energy issue, right? You need to pay attention to your energy. Okay, the third card in the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is a real stubborn, stuck energy. This is about, it has a stingy energy, and this prevents change. It's that type of control. And you see their faces. They're very ugly. And it's that stubborn kind of energy. And so this is coming in. So to me, when this card shows itself, especially in this position, it's really talking about looking at times when you tighten up and you go into a control mode. Be aware of that and see if it's really appropriate for what it is that's going on. And are you blocking this beautiful change that's coming in? Because I do feel that there's a lot of transitions coming in, especially with that Fool. Are you blocking it? Are you making it a tougher transition, or are you going to release it and make it easy? What is it that the situation is that you're looking at? All right, let's get some clarifiers. So we've got the Four of Cups, the Hermit card. We have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is here twice for you in the advice and guidance from Spirit. One of them is a main card. The other one is a clarifier. So that's huge, and I'll get to that in a second. Oh, my God. You know what happens. The Four of Pentacles is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So now you can see the two side by side. Oh my God. All right. So now we'll get into that in a second, because that's going to talk about blockages. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I'm really getting that it could be that you're going through a breakup, or you're having some trouble in a relationship. And I feel that you're not happy, and that there's like a clamping down and you don't want to budge. But I will tell you that in a minute. That's just part of the energy now that's really coming through. Okay. I'm a Virgo. I got to start from this side. You're my moon, Gemini, but I am a Virgo. So this is the main card, the Four of Wands. And it's that celebratory card of a milestone and giving you freedom. And it's being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Hermit. So I feel that for some of you, you're missing a gift and blessing from the universe. This is another blocked emotion. He's blocking his heart chakra. He's blocking his heart, his intuition and his heart. And whatever is causing it, this is a really stubborn, stuck energy, okay? But this one is like boredom, it's apathy, it's frustration, it's like I don't give a shit kind of energy, and that's what's happening. And it prevents him from seeing gifts and blessings from the universe. It's also being clarified by the Hermit card going within for enlightenment, to shine your light then of the wisdom and knowledge that you've gained. So while you're having this type of freedom, you're going within to really go in and see what is giving you freedom. What is it that makes you feel free? in your life? What is it that you can celebrate, this type of milestone? Have you been stuck in a job or relationship that you're very frustrated in, that makes you feel trapped and makes you feel dead inside? Is there something there that you need to release, to get rid of, so that you can then feel the joy of life come in? Because with this card, I don't think you feel any joy. This is asking you to go within and get answers. So it's very interesting energy that's coming in for you. Then we have this 5 of Swords, and it's being clarified by the same card. By the way, let me show you side by side. Different deck, same card. Hold on. So, same card, okay? This is a card about you. Now, it's slightly different because it's different illustration. This is about you walking through a gateway to your future, to celebrate something. I think that it could be that you're celebrating an aha moment. Maybe you came to terms with something, and that is something to celebrate, and that's going to bring you freedom. I really feel like there's a lot of transitions going on for you. So this 5 of Swords is being clarified by the 4 of Wands and the King of Cups. This is really, you walking through that gateway to celebrate some type of milestone, some type of aha moment. And this is a big milestone that I feel like you're celebrating, and it's bringing you freedom. Very interesting. It's starting to feel like a little bit like a relationship. Then we've got the King of Cups, and this is asking you to use your heart, use your intuition, which you kind of have a blockage on, okay? And I haven't even gotten over here to the controlling, but you have a little bit of a blockage on. You tap into that. You've got a high emotional IQ with this card and a high intellectual IQ. Feel into that to make these decisions. Feel into it to what it is, this type of gateway that you can walk through. You're also avoiding an obstacle when you do that. So this is the obstacle. By walking through this gateway, you're getting freedom. You're getting away from this. So I hope that makes sense to you. But you're using your intuition and your heart to get there, right? He's really able to feel into it with that high emotional IQ. Then the last card is this 4 of Pentacles. It's called Boons in this deck. So this is really about that stubborn, stuck energy. I mean, look at their faces. That pretty much says it all. They're trolls. And it is being clarified by the same card, the 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And this is why I'm starting to say it kind of feels like a relationship, like it's like that stubborn, stuck energy. I feel that there's like a sense of frustration, especially this is happy, joyful family. And they're in reality having this beautiful, open, expansive feeling. This is the opposite of open and expansive. This is controlling, stubborn, it's stuck. I feel like I'm just going to say this because there's somebody out there that probably needs to hear this. I feel like you're stuck in a relationship and you really want to feel happiness and joy, and you're just not. I feel like you're feeling very controlling. I feel like you're blocking change, you're blocking an emotion. And this could also be the person that you're in a relationship with. It could be either one of you. And you're just stuck. And I feel like for some of you, you're stuck in a rut. You're stuck in a relationship that you don't want to be in. And that it's like you're dreaming or fantasizing about this 10 of Cups while you're frustrated. So I feel like for some of you, like maybe you're figuring out what it is that you want to do and how you want to approach that situation. So that's meant for some of you. Remember, it's a general reading. This is something that is strong, that's really coming through. So I wanted to say that. Okay, that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 2 of Swords. Your opportunity is to get to know yourself. This is know thyself. This is where he is on his life path and he's going through the forest, and suddenly out of nowhere this magic mirror appears and he's having to look at himself, to confront himself. Who are you? And he can't go under, he can't go to the side, he can't go over. He has to confront himself before he can move further on his life path. So you're asking yourself these questions. Who am I? What makes me happy? And that's really apropos considering the cards, what we just saw. What makes you happy? What's your philosophy now? What's your strength of character? Are you feeling good? How are your finances? How's your health? You know, do you like your friends? How's your tribe? Are you bored? Then you ask yourself, are you bored? Are you happy? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You're kind of getting to know yourself. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? You know, is there anything that you want to do different? What do you want for Christmas? You know, you're asking yourself these things, and it's very important for you to get to know yourself if you can, whether this card came up or not. And self-knowledge is like the hardest knowledge to gain. And if you really spend time with yourself, you'll realize that it is like maybe your gut response, your knee-jerk response is, what do you do for a living? And you say one thing, or who are you? And you say one thing. But maybe that was true 6 months or a year ago, but maybe it's not so true right now. Maybe there's more of ebb and flow and fluctuality coming in where I really feel you're transitioning. You're transitioning to something bigger and better, and you have a new beginning coming in with that Fool, but the vibration is just, you have something new coming in. That's for sure. Okay. With that Fool card. Your challenge is the King of Swords. Now, the question is the challenge impossible? Absolutely not. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder to attain it. The opportunity is easy. You can just pluck it. It's right there. The challenge, you just have to work a little harder, but you can absolutely attain it. It is the King of Swords. So there's something about you seeing the truth of a matter that is very challenging for you. And when that happens for me, and like I said, I think for some of you, it's about a relationship, that means the heart is at play. Because that's going to be the conflict, is that it's hard for you to see intellectually because the heart and the emotions are interfering. If that wasn't there, you could see things very clear cut, make a decision, no big deal. But the emotions, they tug at your heartstrings, and that usually makes things very difficult. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card again. Okay, so that is interesting. The Justice card is here twice. It was the first card I pulled, and guess what? It's the last card I pulled. Wow. So justice is ever so important for you, but we're going to start with the opportunity. Getting to know yourself truthfully, right? It's being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups. Here's the emotions coming in. So when you're asking, who are you, and you're getting to know yourself, this is about you asking those questions because you have a bigger purpose behind it. Getting to know yourself is allowing you to pursue your passion and to pursue what you really want. The Ten of Cups is what you really want. So like I said, I really feel like a lot of you, for some of you, not a lot of you, for some of you, it is about a relationship, and you're willing to risk it all to go and pursue the Nine and then to attain that Ten of Cups. I feel like you're willing to walk away and you're leaving all of those cups behind because it's not satisfying with what it is that you're doing right now, with where it is that you're at. And that could be in anything, career, relationship. That could be your housing situation, maybe your health, how you're addressing certain issues, whatever that is for you. I'm just saying this is really like screaming at my ear that someone's got it with a relationship. We also have the Six of Cups. This is really talking about using your heart, going to that sense of joy and love. And it's almost like a type of innocence that's coming through. That's really what it is that I think that is part of what you're looking for. I don't think you want something that is just kind of ho-hum and going through the motions. I think you really deep down want happiness and joy. And I mean, you really want it on a big level. And I think that that's what you're pursuing, but you're getting to know yourself to see what it is that you want. Like what kind of career would do that? What kind of partner would do that? What kind of lifestyle would do that? What type of residence would provide that? Like, do you want to live in the country, the city, apartment, a home? What is it that you're looking for, right? Van life. I mean, whatever it is that's going to make you happy It's about you getting yourself out there and really pursuing it. That's an opportunity for some of you. Wow, that's pretty big, actually. That's pretty ballsy is actually what it is. To leave everything, to pursue what you really want, that takes courage. We've got the strength card. Well, not strength card, sorry. I'm thinking strength and courage to do that. We've got the Knight of Swords, and this is really about, it's your challenge position, right? This is a challenge for you to have that type of clarity and that type of vision. This is a challenge for you to have non-biased, honest opinion. Like I said, it tells me that there's some emotions that are tied into it. Now it's a challenge for you. It's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. This was the last card I pulled, and guess what? This was the very first card I pulled in your reading today. Same card, different deck. That's very interesting. So it's all coming down to justice for you. Maybe it's coming down to how you're being treated and how you're treating other people right now. It's coming down to a give and take, and not just like how you act yourself as being just, but now it's about interactions with other people and how that is relating to everything that's going on in your life right now, considering it's the first and the last card that's pulled. So with that being said, I feel that by you being able to see things clearly, you'll have justice. Okay, it's a challenge for you to see things clearly, but when you do, you're going to have justice. When you see things clearly, you stand in your truth with that sword of truth. When you see things clearly, you are in balance. When you see things clearly, you can pursue your passion. When you see things clearly, you can make the right choices for you and your loved ones, if it's a big family that's involved. But this is really about you doing the right thing, knowing right from wrong, and having clarity and acting on it, if so be it. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and he is taking one steady foot in front of the other. He is on a mission, but he's very, very careful. He does not want to make a mistake. And he is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Look, his horse is not even moving. And that just tells me that you are using your knowledge and your wisdom to take one steady foot in front of the other to make the right choice. I think you want to make, the right choice, the right decision, and you're really trying to take it in, but there's something about your clarity right now. So when you attain that clarity, all the answers, I think, are going to reveal themselves to you. And that's beautiful. And that's going to tie into your opportunity also, that clarity, because you need that clarity to know thyself, right? Okay, so that's your opportunity and that's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. All right, so that's what I have for you for today, Gemini, and now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you've never seen me go live, I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can watch a previous episode on my YouTube channel and get an idea what it's like. If you have a question, you can submit it through PayPal in advance or PayPal or Super Chat while we are live. It's a lot of fun. If you can watch it live, show up in the chat. We've got great people that are there. It's a wonderful community. And my moderators are fantastic, so they are more than willing to ask or answer questions that you might have while I'm going and reading, because I can't always read all the chats. It goes fast, but it's a lot of fun. If you can make it, please show up. And if you want to, sign up for the newsletter on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Same name as the channel. All the links are in the description below. There you can book a personal reading with me. Sign up for the online tarot masterclass, which is taught over Zoom live. And yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. All right, so now this is for all the Gemini that are single and looking for love. So if this is you, this is going to be your reading. And just like I do for the main reading, I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. All right. What does the universe want to tell Gemini today? First card out is the Sun. Beautiful. Most positive card in the deck. Four of Cups. The Strength card. Now, I pulled the clarifiers in advance for this reading, for the love reading. So, Six of Cups, the Fool, the World card, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Judgment card. Okay, well, you got some heavy cards, Gemini, for a love reading. Oh, my God. So, one thing I want to say, too, actually, there's two things. So that was the main zodiac reading, right, for Gemini. And it's a general reading. And now I'm doing the love reading specifically for people that are single and looking for love. Well, guess what? Some of the same cards have shown up because it's still Gemini. I'm still reading your energy. So the same cards, the Four of Cups, the Fool, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and that's it. However, it's very interesting. I just want to show, well, and then that's another announcement I want to make. I have my overhead camera hooked up. I now need to sync it to software and we are good to go, I hope. So we'll see. So I hope the next time I make a Gemini video, you will be able to see me on one side and you'll be able to see the spread on the other side because I read holistically and I want you to see it the way I see it. So I appreciate your patience. It's a long time coming. I promise it is coming. All right. So let me show you the three main cards. We've got the Sun card, the most positive card in the deck, with the Four of Cups and the Strength card, Strength and Courage. These are the three main cards. This is the same card as before. It's that blockage. It's literally the blockage of the heart, remember? So the first card out is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. Honestly, if you are going to find love, absolutely. Absolutely. This is about you following your passion, your inner child, following your heart for this. This is you being divinely blessed to do this, to follow your heart, to have that type of success and that type of passion. This is you reaching for the light. So if you are feeling depressed or any type of darkness right now, this is really you reaching for the light. If you've had like some darkness in past relationships or the frustration they haven't worked out, this is you really opening your heart, opening and lightening yourself up to this type of enlightenment, this type of success coming in a relationship. I think this is really about you bringing forth your heart, and you are attracting someone that is also in the same situation where they are bringing their heart also. I think there's a lot of people out there, and let me show you the clarifiers because I just looked down and saw that. Oh my God. Talk about an exchange of hearts. It's right here with this Six of Cups. So this is really about you presenting your cup of love, your heart, and the other person is doing the same thing. And it's really, really beautiful. This is a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. You are really looking for this authentic, real love right now. And I feel that you'll have success with that Sun card. We've got the Fool. This is a new chapter, a new beginning for you. You cannot make this up. This is literally the first card in the tarot. If you are looking for this beautiful new love and adventure, you've got the most positive card in the deck, the first card of this journey. And if you are looking down, the next card is the World. That means, and it's what's clarifying the other card, that is telling me that the relationship that you're about to find is going to be for the long haul. To start your journey with the Zero card, the Fool, to end with the World. That is the entire spectrum of the experience of the Fool's journey. And that is what's coming forward with you. I think that if you're single and you're looking for a real relationship, and it's coming. I'm surprised that the Lovers card didn't present itself for you, Gemini, because that is you, but it hasn't shown itself for this. But it doesn't matter. You actually, well, I mean, it really doesn't matter because looking at the card spread, the middle card for you as the main card is the Four of Cups. You have to get a grip on whatever's going on with your emotions. I mean, that's just one of the things that's coming on. I feel like maybe you're in a funk, maybe you're depressed, maybe you're frustrated, you can't find someone, Maybe you're frustrated because you're still getting over a previous relationship. Whatever it is, it's causing you to miss a gift and blessing from the universe, which is going to be this person that's going to present to you. You know, you're going to meet them at a meetup group, at a singles club, at a sporting event, at a party. It's holiday season. You're going to meet them somewhere, and you want to be putting your best foot forward. You don't want to show up in a funk. It's like you don't want to show up to a party and you've just had a road rage incident, and now you're showing up and you're all pissed off, right? You don't want to walk the door. That's the first impression you're making, okay? You need to like just put your best foot forward, okay? Because it's going to pay off, because that's what you're looking for. Remember this, the 8 of Cups? You're not settling. You're going to keep going till you get that 10 of Cups. You're leaving these cups behind. You are going for it. You're not settling this time. I feel like maybe you have in the past, or maybe you thought it was the right one, but it just didn't work out. It just, for whatever reason, right? There's so many reasons. It just did not work out. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's literally you are leaving this behind to pursue what it is you want, which is love. This is the World card I was telling you about. This is literally you walking through another chapter. I mean, this could be such a long-term relationship. You're having chapter after chapter after chapter with this person, right? I mean, this is really beautiful. This is how you are seeing yourself in the world with this other person, because you're looking for love. Then the third main card here for you is strength. This is strength and courage. This is your strength and courage to keep pursuing this type of relationship and not settling. This is something that you do every day to master this skill set. She is literally taming this lion every day to master this skill set. This is taming your inner rage, your inner lion. I mean, it could be anything that's going on with you. But the thing is, I feel that this is you and your passion and what it is that you want, which is love. And I feel that this is something that you are willing to do every single day to keep pursuing your passion until you find the right person for you. And that is fucking powerful. That tells me that you are so serious that you're not going to settle and you're going to keep going because love is a priority in your life. Now, does it mean that you constantly have to be on the lookout everywhere you go? No, because a lot of the times, even though we're looking for love and you're putting it out into the universe to manifest it in, it could be when you're not even looking for it. Maybe you're hanging out with your friends and you're doing something silly and you turn around and that's the person that you meet. It doesn't have to be so structured and organized. We never know how the universe is going to bring it to us. I'm just saying you're making it a priority. That means you're manifesting it in. You're throwing it out to the universe. And that's huge. So the strength card is being clarified by the 6 of Swords and the Judgment card. So this is telling me that you are really able to go to a calmer place, that you pursuing this and you've got it straight in your head what it is that you want. And that is, you're leaving troubled waters behind. You're leaving these past relationships behind. You're leaving maybe frustrations behind, and you're going on to calmer shores. And this is an intellectual move for you. This is allowing you to make that move where, like, you know what, this is what I want and I'm going to go for it. And I'm not going to settle. The other thing that is here is that this can literally be the card of travel. So if you're in a small area, or if you're in an area where it's a limited dating pool, this is an opportunity for you to go maybe to the next town over or to the next big city over to increase your chances, to increase the amount of people that you meet, because it is a numbers game, right? And you want to go into areas where, if you can, that you have a common interest, so you're meeting, like if you're an athlete, maybe you want to meet another athlete. You want someone that is willing to go out and train and take care of themselves and really enjoy athletics for what it is. It's wonderful, right? And you don't want a couch potato if you're an athlete. They kind of don't go together. So you're kind of looking for something that you have a shared interest with. Then the Judgment card is also here. Now the Judgment card also comes before the World. Okay, this is the 20 and this is 21. So with the Judgment card, you're being called to have a compassionate review of your past. everything that has led up to the right here and the right now. So because this is a love reading, you're being called to look at not just who you are, but also look at your relationship. So what worked, what didn't work, why, and is that an appropriate, like the ones that did work out, is that really who you are right now, or does that change? Because something that might have worked for you 5 or 10 years ago, you've evolved, and people change, and you keep progressing. So does that work for you right here, right now? It's only you can answer that, but it's about you asking the questions, starting the ball rolling, and figuring out really what it is that you want. I feel like you know what you want, okay? But this is really drilling down. I think that this is Spirit's way of saying, really get it clear in your head what you want, what you don't want, and why. And that will help you make the right decision when the person presents themselves, if that makes sense, because you're being called into your new life. The old life is in the coffin. The new life is when they step out. They're being called. It's a wake-up call from this angel. And I feel that that's just something that will help you process and attract the right person for you. I think part of what is coming up is that, like, let's say you're looking at a past relationship that didn't work out. Let's say it was painful, it was traumatic, it was all these horrible things, but you're taking a compassionate review of your past. You're just looking at it, right? You're not beating yourself up for at all. Please don't do that. But when you look at that, maybe you can see some red flags that came up, and maybe you overlooked them before, or maybe you didn't see them. And these are things that now it's a learning experience. Now you can see it, so that if you see it in someone that presents to you, if it's a red flag, you can go away. You don't get caught up in it. You're not ignoring it this time if you ignored it in the past. So it's just something to consider when you're out there. But can you find love? Oh my God, absolutely. And it's going to be phenomenal and deep and passionate. And I mean, a new journey for you. How beautiful. Okay, Gemini. So if you're single and looking for love, you can absolutely find it. And you're going to have to let us know if you find it, whether it's going to be 3 months, a year from now, 5 years from now. Come back and leave a comment. I love it for you. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. And as always, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if you find love. And don't forget to check out Tarot Tuesday, my online tarot masterclass over Zoom. It's live. And what else do I want to tell you? If you would like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. There you can also sign up for the newsletter if you'd like to enter the drawing. All right, everybody, lots of love. I'll see you next time. And hopefully I'll have that camera set up with software. Camera set up. I just have to get it all together. Bye for now.